The other day I was reading an interesting Lincoln Journal-Star op-ed piece that discussed the People's City mission and how the road leading up to it is unpaved. And the last sentence of the article discussed how this was an issue City Council perhaps needed to address. So of course I got interested and thought about previous experiences I had had with the People's City mission from bringing my low-income clients here for various reasons. And there's one particular summer day that keeps coming back into my mind where I brought a client here and we had to stand in the rain and in the puddles to wait for medical services, which is a little different because that's over there. But the degradation we felt standing and waiting, it was palpable, and I think it's something that probably a lot of people in this area feel every day. It's a great reminder that we need to make sure that all Lincolnites are being treated with dignity and respect and are getting all of the services that they deserve. With the arena just off in the distance, it's also a good reminder that we have a lot to be proud of as Lincolnites. We have a city that's on the rise, we have a lot of economic development coming in, but I think with that backdrop in the distance, I'm reminded that we need to maintain a focus on these vulnerable pockets of the city because we're as great as the sum of all of our parts. So we need to make sure that these vulnerable neighborhoods are strengthened, empowered, learning to become self-reliant, and we need to make sure that we are maintaining an interest and putting our resources into these neighborhoods. I understand that paving that street is a contentious issue. For the business owners, for the nonprofits, for a variety of reasons, I understand it's a contentious issue. But as a city council person, I would be the person willing to look for mutually beneficial community solutions and inviting everybody to the table, the businesses, the nonprofits, the residents, and talking about new creative ways that we can address these issues so that everybody's happy. I have the skill set from being an attorney to do those things for the people in Lincoln. And working firsthand in the low-income neighborhoods and the vulnerable communities and neighborhoods, I think I also have the knowledge and expertise to be able to address some of these issues that perhaps are going not unaddressed, but perhaps maybe being neglected for some other issues. I think this is the issue that we have in Lincoln. This is the reason I'm running for city council, is to make sure that everybody in our city is being treated fairly, equally, with dignity and respect, and that all people have the same access to resources that their individuals do. We have some public safety issues in this area. We have children waiting for buses in the morning to get to school in a neighborhood where we also know we have a high volume of police calls, fire calls. We have a high population with substance abuse issues who are also homeless and maybe not getting the residential requirements they need. That's a safety concern for me. We need to address that. We need to also be addressing the high volume of police calls and fire department calls that we have in this neighborhood and how we can better serve those people and those needs so that we aren't tying up all of our resources in this neighborhood. And we need to make sure that we are also getting mental health and substance abuse and medical help for the people of this community who are currently going without. The fact that we had any homeless people die in this neighborhood during winter, it's abhorrent to me, and it's an issue that needs to be addressed. So I really hope that you will consider voting for me on April 9th because I know that I would do a great job as a city councilwoman, particularly addressing these issues.